today we are talking about dilations. Dilations are a transformation that changes the size but not the shape of a figure. So it blows something up or it shrinks something down. Okay? If you're having a 4x6 picture blown up to, let's say, 24 by 24, that would be a dilation. Okay? Or you can shrink the 24 by 24 picture down to a 4x4 picture. So that's what it is. Center of dilation is the point of intersection of lines connecting each pair of corresponding vertices in a dilation, which is going to make absolutely zero sense until we start doing some of these. And the scale factor is a quantity that describes how much a figure is enlarged or reduced. So like we multiplied by 4 or we divided by 3. Okay? If you multiply the scale factor, it enlarges the picture. If you divide the scale factor, it shrinks the picture. So tell whether each transformation is a dilation and explain. So, first thing, we're going to compare the ratio of corresponding sides. Okay? We don't have to do all the corresponding sides on this one because they're squares. Okay? And if two sides of the square correspond, then the other ones have to correspond for a square. So we have A, B, and you notice they have the little comma, okay? So that tells you it's the enlargement. The little comma at the above is the copied one. So this AB is 6, and AB of the original is 2. And you know it's the original because there's no little commas there. Okay, so this was AB of the, need my pen. AB of the original, AB of the copy, okay, or the dilation. And then you have AD of the copy, AD of the original. So 6 over 2, 6 over 2, they both equal 3. So yes, the ratios of the corresponding side lengths are equal, and the corresponding angles are congruent. Now you could do CD over CD and BC over BC, but again, since they're a square, we don't need to do all of them. Okay? Alright, now we're actually going to dilate something. Okay, we're either going to make something bigger or we're going to make something smaller. If the dilation number or the scale factor is larger than 1, remember it's going to be a bigger picture. And if the scale factor is smaller than 1, it's going to be a smaller picture. So, multiply the coordinates by 2 to find the vertices of the image. So the first thing we need to do is we need to go find the coordinate points or the ordered pair of where each point is sitting on that triangle, which they have done for you. Point A is sitting at 2, 2, right there. Point B is sitting at 3, 4, and point C is sitting at 5, 2. First thing we do. Then it tells us we have a scale factor of 2, so we multiply each coordinate by 2. So we just go multiply each one of these by 2. And then we do the multiplication. 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6, and 4 times 2 is 8. 5 times 2 is 10, and 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, so these points here are for our copy. They have the comma there. That's the copy. Okay, so the vertices of the image are, hold on, there we go. A is 4, 4, B is 6, 8, C is 10, 4. Now we're going to go and we're going to plot those 3 points. Okay? So, A is 4, 4, right there. That's our A, comma. B is 6, 8, right there. And C is 10, 4. right there. And then we're going to connect those. Normally, those dotted lines would not be there. So what you would do is you would start at the origin like they did, and you would draw a dotted line to each point, okay? And then once you got your copy drawn, you would continue that line to the corresponding point on each. And then you would make a line with an arrow at the end, meaning you could continue to draw triangles with the same proportions, and they could keep getting bigger or they could keep getting smaller, but they would fall, the points would fall on those lines if you were doing it correctly. So we are going to look and tell whether the transformation is a dilation. We're going to do the check it out together because there weren't very many problems on this. So we're going to look at two sides, okay, or all three, but we've learned the Pythagorean theorem, so we could do all three. But YZ, these are just going by one, is 3, and XY is 3. And then the YZ here is 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So remember, we are going to take our copy, so XY over our original. And then we're going to do YZ or YZ. So our copy of XY is 6. Our original is 3, which simplifies to 2 over 1. YZ, the copy, is 4 over YZ is 3. Those do not simplify to the same thing, so they are not similar. Okay, so see what you got assignment-wise. I probably have some fun assignment in my head I'm thinking of right now that you can do that's more artsy. And if it's not on Canvas, it's because I simply forgot to add it, but I know what it is. If you come tell me, what's the art project I can do for Dilations, I will be able to tell you. Piece of cake.